Thank you. Yes. So I promised myself I would stop putting songs right before my message that make me cry, but here we are. Thanks to the dreamers. This is a holiday weekend. It's the first one in this bold new year. This holiday, we honor Martin Luther King Jr. We honor the man, his life's work, his dream. I have a dream. I have a dream today. Those iconic words rang out, and we knew them to be a call to unity, a call to end divisiveness, a call to create inclusion in our life, inclusion in the policies of our country, in our schools, in churches, in workplaces, in families, in homes, in every facet of our life, a call to unity. I have a dream. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech serves as a timeless beacon of hope, inspiring people globally to wake up to the realization that they too can have a dream and contribute to the creation of a more just and equitable world. A world where, as Dr. King dreamed, we would be judged not by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. What a dream to have. Last year on Martin Luther King Sunday, I shared with you my dream for this spiritual community. We had just celebrated our second anniversary, and here this year we've just celebrated our third anniversary and enjoyed our inaugural gala. I shared with you last year, I have a dream that this ministry will become an ever stronger spiritual community brought together in love and held together in shared commitment to bring light, love, and peace by demonstrating another way of living, an inspired way of living in alignment with Source rather than living life by default. Dr. King said, everyone can't be famous, but everyone can be great because greatness is determined by service. And I said, I have a dream that this community will step up to embrace service as our greatness. Let's be inspired to service. Let's embrace our greatness. And with the work of Bill Thomas, of Kathy, of all of our board of trustees and everyone, we have. You did it. Our Neighbor to Neighbor initiative has been created and is thriving, with our work stocking the food pantry for families, showing up as angels at Christmas, adopting children, seniors, and special needs adults, distributing backpacks of love and hope. I believe we did over 90 in the summertime, 82 last month, and now next week we're going to do even more. You are living up to the dream, if I can dream, and showing your greatness. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Each of you, a divine child of God, unique and individual, and come together in love to serve this community as a bright and shining light of hope, a light of joy and inspiration. That was my dream, and it came true. This year, I invite each of you to become one of the dreamers. This year, may I suggest that you become a dreamer. Embrace the powerful spirit of Martin Luther King Jr., Walt Disney, John Lennon, Elvis Presley, and Serena Williams. Those are the dreamers I chose to highlight today. They have been exemplary models of showing up in this life as a dreamer. Embrace their spirit of dreaming as we embark on a journey of becoming the dreamers of our own life. It's all well and good to see other people have dreams, to hear other people talk about the dreams, but you need to seize your power and become the dreamer for yourself. Become the dreamer in your own life. So let us center ourselves in this sacred space, connecting to the divine within and all around us. For there is one presence and one power, and that is God. It is Goddess, whatever name you prefer to use. No matter the name, there is one presence and one power that is the source of all that is. And I'm going to affirm in prayer. Living, loving Spirit, guide us as we explore the transformative power of dreams. Let us know that within us is the courage to dream. May our hearts be open, our minds be receptive, and our spirits be lifted. And so we let it be, and so it is. As Cinderella taught us, a dream is a wish your heart makes. Place your hand over your heart and take a moment to reflect on a dream you hold deep within your heart. What change do you wish to see in your life? What service will you do for your community? What impact will you have on the world? What is your fondest wish? What is your dream? May I suggest that you dream that dream. Have the courage to be a dreamer, for dreaming takes courage. It's no secret that terrible things happen in the world. Just turn on the news any day, any time, and see the stories. Or maybe it's closer to home because you failed an exam you had in your class, or you didn't get the job you thought should be yours and you tried for, or you couldn't pay a bill when it came due. Life can be hard when we are not in alignment with Source, which is why dreaming takes courage. Dreamers are the bravest of us all. We need them in our life. Those dreamers I mentioned, they had dreams that before they dreamed, they seemed impossible to most everyone. Not to them, because they knew that impossible is not one word, it's two words. I'm possible. It's two words, not one. Dreams are little pieces of courage, and I'm thankful these dreamers had the courage to step up and say, I'm possible. What I dream can be. My friends, within each of us lies the spirit of a dreamer, a visionary who can and will shape the course of your own destiny. Today, I ask you to embrace the dream within you. Break free from limitations and all of those societal expectations and pressures. You have the power to co-create a reality aligned with Source and with your deepest aspirations, your fondest wish, your dream. You have the power, and only you have the power. Just like our dreamers. Martin Luther King, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live the true meaning of its creed. Those are his words. He was a visionary civil rights leader and a minister. a man who dreamed of a world where equality and justice prevailed. His dream ignited a movement that changed the course of history. Let his courage inspire us to dream boldly and stand up for what we believe in, to have the courage to speak our truth, even if it sounds odd, even if it differs from the conventional status quo of the times. Stand up and say, I have a dream. Walt Disney, he said, all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. If you can dream it, you can do it. At the age of 22, with $40 in his pocket, he arrived in Hollywood to stay with his uncle, who had a garage. And in that garage, the Disney company was born. The magic began. Walt Disney was not just an entertainer. He was a dreamer who saw the potential for magic in the ordinary. His vision transformed the art of storytelling. Walt Disney became the creator of magical worlds, showing us the real power of imagination. His courage to dream big brought joy to millions. During his life, now, and for many years to come, let's embrace our creativity, use our imagination, and dare to dream. Dare to dream beyond any boundaries. Become an Imagineer, engineering your imagination, bringing it to life. Deep breath in. You have the power to do that. John Lennon, his words, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. Those iconic words, written and sang by John Lennon, opened minds, opened hearts, and encouraged us to dream collectively, to know that we are only one of the collective. We are all together, and when we come together in purpose, we can create that peace. Imagine a world where we join forces with all the world to make changes, positive changes. It begins with you. It starts with you making those positive changes in your life, being the peace and the love you want to see in the world. So let's be dreamers who inspire unity and harmony in this world. Just imagine. And Elvis Presley, if I can dream. He said, ambition is a dream with a V8 engine. Leave it to a Tennessee boy, you know. Elvis Presley's ambition drove him to become the king of rock and roll. Imagine a young boy from Mississippi growing up in the ghetto on what many said was the wrong side of town, the wrong side of the tracks. He and his mother were forced into poverty when his father went to prison, and they had to move into what was called the black section. But he wouldn't have become Elvis Presley had he not experienced that. Without the influence of black gospel and blues, he wouldn't have become the king of rock and roll. Wow. I want to fuel my dreams with that determination and that V8 engine of passion, because he had it. Our ambitions can take us to heights we never thought possible. You know, that boy from Tennessee did pretty good. More than 1 billion of Elvis's records have been sold worldwide, still more than anyone in history. And Serena Williams, she told us everyone's dream can come true if you just stick to it and work hard. Serena Williams, a tennis legend who burst on the scene with her sister Venus when she was just 14, playing the game like no girls had ever played it before them. Girls and women were expected to play with finesse and placement, not power. But Serena and Venus brought their own ideas to the game of tennis. Serena has inspired a new generation of players who now say they want to play like Serena. And the sport has changed. Who would have dreamed it from a young girl straight out of Compton? Tragedy struck the Williams sisters when their older sister was shot and killed on the streets of Compton. Serena left the game. She left the game for almost 2 years. They said it was due to injury, but later she revealed it was due to depression from her sister's death. After over 18 months out of the game, she came back to again be the best in the world. She regained her mental health through courage, and Serena continued to emphasize the importance of determination and hard work. Let's follow her example and persistently pursue our dreams, no matter the obstacles, for obstacles are a fact of life. Let me let you in on a little secret. We all face obstacles. We all face challenges and roadblocks on our journey. That's not what defines us. What defines us is how we navigate those obstacles, how we respond, how we use what we have and use where we are to create our world, to dream a little dream. Who would have thought 2 little girls from Compton would become world champions, change the sport of tennis, and now be part owners of an NFL team? They lived the dream through determination, persistence, resilience, comeback after comeback, when people knocked them down, when they were booed out of an arena that was a mandatory stop for the professional players, called the N-word. They boycotted that venue for 14 years because of the way they had been treated and their father had been treated. But then they came back to cheering crowds and applause. They changed the game. They changed the mindset by showing up as who they are, unapologetic, not caring that no woman before them had hit the ball so hard. No woman before them had served the ball so fast. No woman before them had played with such power and determination. They changed their world by standing in their truth. When we think about it, dreams are more than, I want to be the next Taylor Swift, or I'm going to be a billionaire. Dreams are the foundation on which action is built. And it is incredible to realize that we, just ordinary people like us, have the ability to dream the most outrageous yet possible dreams. For you are pure potentiality. And when you align with Source, you have all you ever need. Strength, courage, ingenuity, you have everything you ever need to make all your dreams come true. Dreams are not mere fantasies. They are the blueprints of our destinies. Just as our dreamers, Martin Luther King Jr., Walt Disney, Elvis, Serena, and John Lennon. They took practical steps to realize their dream. Let us, each of us, commit to taking tangible, actions in our own lives. Break down your dreams into achievable goals and take the first step today. For as Martin Luther King Jr. said, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take the first step. That's faith. You don't have to see it all. You don't have to see the whole path. You don't have to see the whole highway. You don't have to see what the end result's going to be. You just have to take the first step and get on your way to living that life of your dreams. So this year, this 2024, I am thankful for the dreamers. Thankful for the dreamers who followed their hearts, who stepped forward in courage, right past the fear. They just walk right past it and choose to dream what their heart wants. They dream up a future that's happier, more fun, more helpful, where we want less and give more. A world where we are cool with helping each other and we all spread kindness like confetti. Or better yet, let's spread kindness like glitter. Spread happiness like glitter. You can ask Kathy back there, who made glitter angels for the angel tree. When you use glitter, when you spread glitter around, it's going to get all over you. It gets all over everything. And weeks later, you find it in places you could have never imagined it got to. Like, how did that glitter get there? So if you spread kindness, if you spread happiness, if you spread love like glitter, you never know who it might touch. You never know who it might inspire. You may never know whose life it saves. My dream from last year came true. We are brought together in love, and we are a diverse and inclusive community. I affirm that we are the dreamers of our lives. We celebrate the uniqueness in each person and honor the collective dreams that weave through the tapestry that is this spiritual community. May love guide us, justice inspire us, and dreams unite us as we create a world that coexists in unity through love and peace. Many of you just recognize that as our vision statement. It is our vision to create a world that coexists in unity through love and peace. And I'm thankful for the dreamers because they give us a world to believe in. As you look at your own dreams and reflect on the lives of these beautiful dreamers I've highlighted today, and you may know more in your own life, they served us in greatness by being examples of how to dream and what we might do if we but dream. Remember that you too have the power to shape your destinies. Be the dreamer of your own life. Dream with courage, imagine with creativity, unite with others, drive with ambition, and work hard with determination. And may I suggest you become the dreamer in your own life. And so it is. So it is. Yes. Thank you. It's Maria.